Thank you for the one like. Good morning. Welcome to the late night chat from the bathroom. Waiting on more people to pop up. My phone's not charged, so that's why I have to set it up like this because it's not charged up. There we go. That's perfect. Make sure y'all, when you come into the live, to please share the live, please. Everybody's acting like they sleep. They not sleep. They up. The question is, should Donald Trump free Wendy Williams? That is the question of tonight. Of the morning, should I say. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. We got 3 people watching, and if those 3 people share the live, we'll have 6. Ooh. If you saw the title, respond to the title. Please try to stay on topic. I know some of you rode the short bus and you don't want to stay on the topic, but if you can, please stay on the topic. Should Donald Trump free Wendy Williams? And we'll just sit here until somebody talks. That's what we'll do. That's how we do it. We just sit until people start talking. Wait till people come in and get this conversation started. If all 12 people share the live, we got 12 people watching, 3 likes. Should Donald Trump free Wendy Williams? Is he capable of doing that? Thank you for responding. Out of 7 people, I appreciate that. Do you think it's possible for him to do that, though? Because he only does like criminal cases. So this being that it's not a criminal case, I don't know if he could step in. Well, he's doing everything else he's supposed to do. He might as well set her free. He ain't playing by the book, so he's pretty much just calling the shots, doing what he wants to do. So he can free her if he wanted to. He has the power to go say, let her out of there. Well, same thing as with shoes and socks and handbags, shirts. It's part of life. Did you ride the short bus for you to know that? What glasses are for? Wow. Yeah, Donald Trump is, he's doing what he wants to do. Right. You You started, you created the insurrection, you know, you lied about the election. I like that. You created the insurrection and lied about the election. I like that. I could sell those T-shirts and make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Even if he did get her out of there, I still wouldn't be a fan. Nope, not at all. He can give us the $2,000 stimulus checks, and I still wouldn't be a fan. I'll just take the money and run. You're trying to send messages through, they're not going through because of some bad words or whatever you said. They're not going through. So sorry, I can't even see them. So YouTube is holding back whatever, with the last person, whatever you said. It's not me, it's YouTube. I was wondering if Wendy just, if she ever got out of there, can they arrest her for leaving? Or see, that's what I don't know. If she went to, if she went to, um, if she went to Miami to visit her father for his birthday, if she left and not come back because she had a warrant out for her arrest, I don't know because if that's the case, she's a prisoner, and they say she's not a prisoner. So, hmm, that's something interesting I never thought about. So we got 10 people watching, and we're gonna wait on the other people to come. At least I got my trolls talking to me. No, he's not, Shane. He's not. I didn't vote for him. Sorry. Sorry you feel that way, but he's not. Nope. And by the time he finished with your ass, you gonna say he ain't mine either. Fool, I'm not because I didn't vote for him. Only the fools voted for him. Yeah, it was fools that voted for him. Definitely, for sure. Mm. And they're starting to feel the pain. They're starting to feel it already. Trust me, they're starting to feel the pain. He's only my president if I voted for him. We are very happy that you guys can take. Huh? What? Um, keep telling yourself that. Work wrong on what? Keep telling myself what? That he's not my president. He's not. I didn't vote for him. And I probably would have had a little bit more respect for him if he had admitted he lost the election. What pain people would be feeling, um, not quite understanding what you're saying. Yeah, I vote every year. And I'll be voting for midterms. I vote locally, I vote nationally. Yeah, I vote. That's why black people got beat and whipped and chained for me to vote. Oh, okay. They're feeling the pain. People losing jobs. This man should be giving jobs, not taking jobs. You know, and some of those people probably voted for him. Yeah. And now they're feeling the pain. And this is just the beginning. But God has a plan for Trump. He's gonna let him only do so much, and then he's gonna be like, nah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get these midterms out the way so we can get these MAGA racist, cult people out of here, so we can get back to where it used to be. Because MAGA is definitely a cult. It's like Jim Jones. But Jim Jones had lots of followers. Jim Jones, I do. Jim Jones had lots of followers, and look where they ended up. Oh, I sound smart to you? Well, thank you. Yeah, Jim Jones had lots of fools that followed him, and they drunk the Kool-Aid. Sort of like the Trump situation. Wow. And we already know the reason why uh, Trump won is because of he lied. He lied about a lot of things. He lied about a lot of things. I'm gay. I can wear what I want to wear. These are unisex glasses. Actually, these are men glasses. Glad you noticed. I bet you wouldn't tell me that in my face. Hey, Dynasty, heard you. Jim Jones was an evil genius like Hitler, yeah. I wouldn't call him genius. I can't believe those people existed in our history. Oh, yeah, just like Trump. Trump he's evil. Yeah, he's crooked. Yeah. You say I have a mental problem, but can you get it hooked up where I can get a check? Hello, good bay, good goobo, gooba. Oh, hey, please, if I have a mental health issue, can you please help me get a check? Please. They used to say gay people were something wrong with them mentally. I said, well, bitch, please help us get a check. You ain't that crazy. You imagine? Imagine. You said, I thought Mike Pence was going to shock the gay out of you all. Oh, shit. Mike Pence he don't, I'm mad at Mike Pence because, first of all, you're the vice president. You're a former vice president. You didn't have to go to Donald Trump's inauguration. Did he go? I think he did go. There's no way I would have went. No. Not at all. They said they want to hang Mike Pence and you was foolish enough to go follow this man? No. I thought I had a lot of faith in him, but y'all, racist white people stick together. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the racist white people, they stick together. They can do the cruelest things and still stick together. Prime example. Slavery. You had black men and women enslaved, and you had white men and women going to church every Sunday knowing they had slaves. But they stuck together. They all stuck together with the white racist people. No, there's nothing smart and genius about a person who has someone to go astray. That's on them. They're not smart. He's not smart Because if you're smart, you wouldn't kill somebody and put them in an oven. That's not smart. That's cruel and evil. That's not genius. You can't be genius when you make somebody do something they're not supposed to do. You can't make them um, lower their standards for you. You can't. Hitler made them stop selling stuff, made them close down their stores because he was jealous because they were Jews. Anytime somebody is jealous of you because of your skin color, your religion, that's evil. That's not genius. And you want to do something bad to them? No, that's not genius at all. I totally disagree with you. That's jealousy, racism, hatred, evil. Nah. Genius is when you bring people together. Something Donald Trump hasn't done. Bring people together. That's what's genius. Peter, you don't think evil genius exists or just evilness? No. Evilness does exist, but not genius. They're not genius. You're not genius if you kill people. That's not genius. That's evil. Because those people did. Genius is when you come up with something that everybody can benefit from. No. You bullied your way into killing those people, and those people didn't have any type of freedoms to do what they wanted to do, and he took it upon himself to punish them by putting them in ovens. No, that's not genius. Crooked and evil and mean and nasty. That's what I would call it. Well, I mean, we could disagree though. We could definitely disagree. Would it be genius for me to? Is it genius for me to? Nope. I only do cash apps for. I only do cash apps for shout outs. It's only genius people do smart things. It's not smart to put people in concentration camps. That's mean. That's cruel and evil. That's evil. That's crooked. Racism is more what that would be called, racist, because they were different than you, and he got mad because they were making money, they were doing good in the city, and he didn't like that. So you were racist and you were mad. So you decided to put not your genius head together, but your evil head together. Well, we can agree and disagree. But I will tell you this: I'm gonna ask you one more time as a moderator what to do. You haven't done it since you've been following me, and I'm gonna ask you one more time to do it. Okay? Yeah, Idi Amin was a bad man too as well. Yeah, he wasn't genius. He was evil too. Yeah, Hitler was an evil man. Evil. I don't see nothing genius about killing people. So a child, a child molester is genius that hide doing something to children for years until somebody find out about it. That's genius? No. That's sneaky and you're hiding stuff and you're being evil and mean. Anytime you do something cruel and nasty to people, that's not being genius. That's being evil. That's just like saying you might well say Jim Jones was brilliant. Those people were those people were not smart. First of all, if you read the Bible, first of all, why would you sell your land? Why would you sell your land and your house and pick up all your stuff and go somewhere to another country for this man? They didn't read the Bible. Some people don't. Some people read the Bible, but they don't understand. There's no way in the world I would have jet up and left all my stuff and left my family for some white man on top of that. And 99% of the people that died were black. What does that tell you? Anytime somebody say, hallelujah, praise the Lord, Jesus, that don't mean that it's right. That don't mean that it's right. Because you just heard me speaking in tongues, but I call it my lungs. That's not tongues. But people, there's been so many people who are led astray by people who call themselves, you know, um, um, genius. You may think you're genius, but when you get caught, if you were that genius, you know, you would have never got caught doing what you were doing. You know, it's just, I just say evil, nasty. What's my religion? That's none of your business. But religious people have always hurt people. Uh, religious people have been the worst. Religious people have been the worst. I heard somebody say the other day um, on TikTok, they were saying, how did so many black people go to church and believe in Jesus? And the whole Bible talks about how we're supposed to slaves obey your masters and all that kind of stuff. The white man used the Bible to put us in slavery. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, but don't let what they did, the evil that they did, uh, uh, make you miss the mark. But see, I don't trust no man. I don't eat. Only man that I trust is Christ. And even though you said he was the worst, no, he did. They found no fault in Jesus. Let's just say, if the Bible's not real, what fault did you find in him? He did nothing wrong. He healed the sick, raised the dead, talked about good things, the children, and do unto others. Jesus did according to what I read in the Bible. He didn't do anything wrong, nothing. But they found some way of taking his life. They found a way. Now that's if you believe in the Bible. If y'all don't believe in the Bible, y'all ain't talking to y'all. No. Well, let me tell you something. Big black man. Let me tell you something. I don't know how old you are. I have my doubts about Christ, God, heaven, hell, all of that. I do. I'm only believing it because of my faith. Because if it's left up to my carnal mind, I wouldn't believe any of it. I'm going to tell you why. Because why should we, if Jesus and God had a fight, okay? Jesus and God have a fight, okay? Why put us in the middle of it? Why put us in the middle of it? We had nothing to do with that. They should fight it out, not us. You get what I'm saying? But because of the way I was raised, the way I was taught, only my faith. The carnal side of me don't believe any of it. But my faith and what I was taught and what I believe that he came on this earth and he died for my sins. All of that, I believe all that. I don't believe everything in the Bible, though. No, no. Coming up a part of the LGBTQ plus community, I already knew how I knew. Well, nobody can tell me. I don't care who you are, can tell me how I feel about God, my faith, and because of my sexual preference. Nobody can, because you're not in me. You're not my soul. Only I can feel that. Um, I never lost faith. I lost faith in man who kept sending me to hell, and I could never understand now. Why is it my sin is greater than everybody else's sin? I never could understand that, even to this day. Oh, they'll send the gays to hell so fast, but you got these men with two or three different wives. Matter of fact, I may be wrong, but Jesus never said nothing in the Bible. Jesus, I'm not talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm not talking about Romans 1. I'm talking about Jesus never said that I saw about homosexuals. There's things in the Bible about, men shouldn't lie with men, all of that. But who wrote that? Men wrote that. Do I think that everybody's supposed to be gay? Hell no. I'm glad everybody ain't gay. I'm not blaspheming. I love God. I was raised in a church and I play for a church right now. I don't need to repent. I go to church every Sunday. This is my opinion and this is my show. It's called PT's Point of View. It's just my opinion. I go to church every Sunday. I just played you didn't see me playing the drums last Sunday when I went live. But it's my opinion, and this is how I believe. Why would I fake to you? You're nobody. You're not. You're nobody to me. I'm not blaspheming. I'm just. This is what I believe, and this is what I feel. You know. No, it just. I know it's not enough, but that's. I'm just letting you know. If you think I don't believe in God, I definitely believe in Him. Listen, January of last year, I was in ICU and I almost died. Man didn't save me. God saved me. That's why I know there's a living God. And I just have my beliefs, what I believe, what I stand on, and that's that. There's some people that don't even believe in God, but I do. God talks more about straight people than they do gay people. Jesus. Jesus talked more about straight people and their sex and their sins than he did straight people. I'm just saying. No, I lost faith in man because, listen, I went to this church. I'm talking low because I'm at my mom's house and she's asleep. I went to church. I went to this church. It was a sanctified church, holy roller. Then they definitely sent the gays to hell. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. I didn't pay them no mind. Y'all had my check at the end of the night. I didn't give a fuck what you said about me. Didn't care because I saw things. I saw what they were doing. I never judged them for anything. Nothing. So I noticed that the first lady and the pastor was always talking to each other, but I just couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on, right? Uh, the lady that told me I was going to hell, the lady that told me that, she was going to pray for me. I needed God. And, let the demons come out of you. This bitch left with the fucking assistant pastor, okay? This bitch that was speaking in tongues, laying hands on me, left with the sister pastor, and they living together to this day. hmm To this day. I had I had um, so many men that went to these different churches that would get up in the pulpit and say homosexuals going to hell and da 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 this. And when I was younger, I was real cute when I was young. I mean, real cute. I didn't have all this. I didn't have this. I didn't have all this. I was fucking sexy when I was young. I had married men trying to talk to me. There was church people, and it would throw me like, what? I had more men trying to hit me up in the church than they did before I started going to gay bars. Huh? Does that still make it right to be gay? No, I don't think. I don't think. I think sin is sin, but I just get mad when people say that my sin is greater than somebody else's. I don't like that. There was a guy. He used to come to our clubs with a bullhorn at night, and he was like, "Y'all going to hell, Sodom and Gomorrah," you know. But he was a nice guy. I finally slowed his ass down. I said, "Bro, let's have a talk. Stop all that goddamn screaming. Let's just me and you talk." And I said, first of all, I don't go by the Old Testament. So whatever y'all talking about was the Old Testament shit. It's dead to me. We in the New Testament, right? So I said, you will come into a gay bar screaming, and this is why gay people get mad, because you're screaming at us, you're hollering at us, sending us to hell, but you got a strip club right around the corner. You got a R&B club right around the corner, hip hop club right around the corner. You got a country wrestling club. They smoking, drinking, doing all kind of sinful things. Why don't you go around there with your bullhorn? Well, we already know why you won't go to the hip hop clubs. You get your ass beat. You go around there to the hip hop club and tell them gangsters and them ballers that they going to hell. Go tell them that and see what happens. You won't make it out of there. No. And see, that's what makes me mad. Don't come over here and judge us, but you won't go around the corner. Oh, I've been around it for you. A lie. You ain't never been around to no baller club. Go to a strip club and get a bullhorn and tell them people they going to hell and see what happens. You won't make it out that corner. This damn subject is supposed to be about Donald Trump freeing Wendy Williams. And ain't nobody said nothing about it except one person. That was earlier when I first started the show. But no, I've never lost my faith in God. I've always, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. And I want y'all to listen to me. It said, oh, hold on. I got to put on my glasses. Hold on. I wish YouTube would start doing like TikTok, because TikTok, you can move it to the right and you can see everything. I wish YouTube would do that. I got like 8 piercings in my ear, tongue, nose piercings, couple of nose. The crazy lady at church said I wasn't going to do anything in life. I was going to go into hell for defiling my body. I would have told her to kiss my ass. And I hate to talk to church people like that, but I got to the point that when some church person say something to me out of line, I said, fuck you. That's exactly what I tell them, fuck you. Because there's ways that you talk to people. The Bible says you have to be wise to win souls. You're not wise when you're talking crazy to people, talking loud, telling them you're going to hell. Yeah. You don't know me, Breeze's girl. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. See, you're judging me and you don't know anything about me. You don't know anything. Just because I told you I was gay, you don't even remember. I can't even begin to tell you when the last time I had sex with a man, and that ain't even none of your goddamn business. But I'm just letting you know you don't know me. Follow the rules. You don't know what I do. You're not with me every day. Just saying. You don't know nothing about me. You come on here judging me. You don't know shit about me. Listen. Let me tell you. You know how I got 17,000 subscribers because of my testimonies, my life history, the things I've been through in life, my God fearing stories, the things I've been through when I made it through the 80s, when all of my friends died from AIDS. I still made it through all of that. Can you freestyle about it? No, I can't. um, when I tell my testimonies about when I was back in the 80s, when these people started dying from AIDS, and I made it through all of that. I was 18, 19, 20, and I made it through all of that shit. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, I don't know what that was. Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, my internet went crazy. Well, I had to get on the internet, so I lost a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, I'm glad they. Thank you for changing the subject, but I'm glad they won. I am. I'm glad they won because I like to see people win. Yeah. Hey, Beverly, thank you for being a member. Hmm. Come on, Beverly. I guess that's I guess that's what I should have said. Yeah. Him without seeing cast the first stone. Yeah. And listen, you did. You just said, why not following the rules? You don't know what I'm doing. I wouldn't even go to church. There are some people who don't even go to church. Go as much as I can. Oh, you did? Okay. He's a very handsome guy. Oh, I did a story yesterday. So let me tell you. So I do celebrity news. At night I just talk about everything, but in the daytime I do celebrity news. So let me tell you what I reported on Jalen Hurts. Um, uh, So what I reported on him was that it's alleged through one of the tabloids I read that they said he pays $200,000 a month in rent. And I said that's kind of weird, but it's celebrity news, so people they make up stories and they say so. And they said even though it's frozen now, am I frozen or can y'all see me? Hello, am I frozen? Oh, okay. Because geese is it geese? Because the more popular you get, the more hate you get. It's just like that. But anyway, let me finish what I was saying. I do celebrity news. So when I say stuff, I have to say allegedly because I don't know if it's true or not. But this is what I said about your friend, Jalen Hurt. I said that, first of all, if he is paying $200,000 in rent, that's probably because he's trying to get a place looking for a nice home. And I said, as a celebrity news gossip person, I said, I hope he ain't getting it with her. And the reason why I said that is because they're both young. I know they're together. Oh, well, okay, well, I moved on. But they're both young. I think he should marry her. Don't put nothing in her name. This is my opinion. Y'all can agree or disagree. Don't put nothing in her name. Don't 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 put that house in her name. If he decides to get a home, don't put no, just y'all. When you say fiance, that ain't nothing but girlfriend and boyfriend. It's girlfriend and boyfriend. They are girlfriend and boyfriends. And because he's young, and if, listen, oh, you can do all of that. If you decide to marry this girl, he's so young and vulnerable. If you decide to marry this girl, please do a prenup. I don't give a damn how much you say you in love with somebody. Women and men, y'all know I'm straight, but y'all know as a gay man, I've been through. Just because you say you love somebody today, doesn't mean that you're gonna love them the next day or the day after that. Because things happen. And if I was straight and I would had a lot of money and I decided to be with a girl, I'm gonna say, baby, I love you, but you, just so we cool, and just in case something happens, I'm sorry, we got to get a prenup. We got to get a prenup because we don't know what's gonna happen 20 years later. Look what happened. Look what happened. Look what happened to what's his name? I always talk about him because I can't stand his ass. Ray Caruth. I'll never give him a break. Ray Caruth got another girl pregnant, and all he had to do was be a man and say, "Look, you know what? I messed up." But no, you decided you want to take her life, take the baby life. She died, the baby lived, the baby didn't come out like the baby was supposed to. Now you want to have a relationship with the child? Go somewhere and sit down. But I bet you when they met each other, they was in love with each other. I think all relationships, whether they're gay or straight, if you got money, everybody needs to prenup. Cardi B, Offset. Well, they got to do something. I just think anytime you're as young as he is, you know, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think, or anybody, not just, but I was talking about him because I talked about this was in the tabloids the other day and I reported it. It could be a lie, but, a lot of these girls are after these young basketball players, these football players, these, these rappers because they got money. And next thing you know, they done broke up. Jeezy, Jeezy and Jenny Ma, he definitely should still be in jail for what he did because I will never forgive him like I ain't never gonna ever forgive Justice Smollett, that queen. How you do it? She know damn well did nobody rob her. Making us look bad. They already make us look bad, and you gonna sit up here and allegedly lie and say that somebody put a noose around your neck. Justice Smollett, sit your ass down somewhere. That's why I don't. And Jesse, he eased his way on back into the community, trying to get in, trying to fit. No, Jesse, we ain't forgot. And the only reason why Jesse was able to get away with what he got because he got money and he know people. If that had been me, I'd be locked up right now. I'd be locked up right now if that had been me. Those two people I never forgive Jesse and that boy. Yeah, because you could have been man enough to say, hey, you know what? I got this girl pregnant. I'm gonna go and have this baby, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. Like Kevin did, Wendy's old man, this nasty ass. Yeah, that's what I reported. But maybe he's looking for a place. He can afford it. Oh, trust me, he can afford a place. Trust me. But he's still young, so he doesn't need to go out there and just buy something just because he's got the money. He got to think about it, figure out, what he gonna do. But he don't need to put nothing in her name. Do y'all agree with me or disagree with me that he doesn't need to put anything in his fiance? Doesn't mean wife. That's just fiance. That doesn't mean wife. No, Dylan, you came to my channel, so I think we'll let you get out of here before I go, because you'll leave before I will. I promise you. No. You think she? What did she do? Oh, this is some tea. Hold on, let me get this tea. See, because I don't know anything about her. He has a small, modest house in Dallas, but it rents in Philly. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay. So that makes sense, yeah. He's been real busy on the road winning Super Bowls. He might. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, now, but the guy said he has a little small house in Dallas. Yeah, but I want to know. I want to know about this. I want to know about this girl. Somebody just said she was disrespectful. I need the tea. Oh, I wish I could interview him, man. Oh, of course I would never bring that up, but I would love to interview him. He seems like a really cool guy, really laid back. I just, I don't want to pray for him because I don't like do it sitting out prayers. But y'all pray for this man that the Lord continues to bless him. Yes, I think he wants to. He should put stuff in her name. He should put stuff in her name. Yes, I think if he wants to. Oh no, no, not. They're not married. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you get what I'm saying, Beverly? I don't believe in buying property with someone you're not. That's right. That's what I'm saying. And I believe in separate. But yes, that's what I'm. Yes, do you get what I'm saying, y'all? It's been look at the here. Let me give you some. I'm gonna give you some examples. 3 or 4 examples. Troy and Kim, housewives. Okay, Jeannie Ma and Jeezy, Cardi B and Offset. That's just those three, and I could go on and on and on and on. And they're married, and look at the shit they're going through. I don't know who that is, and I should. I mean, I do celebrity news, and I should know who that is. I've heard the name, but I just don't think you should put something in somebody else's name. Old Twitter post. I'll have to look into that. Okay, but you just said you think that she should be on. They should be and have put everything in her name. Didn't you just say that, or did I misread it? What? She's white and had oh. I thought his wife. I thought his girlfriend was black. They said she. Well, can you be a AKA and be black? I mean, and be a white. I don't know. I don't know. Can you be an AKA and be white? Oh my God, it's 13. Oh, please. I'm 61 years old, and my mommy taught me that at a young age. Okay, it's consequence finance with the Twitter post. Oh, it's so stupid. But I'm asking you, who is Sesquan? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Is that the football player's girlfriend? I'm lost. Mm. I know, but how do we start talking about this person when we was talking about the football player and his girlfriend? Y'all just threw me off. Y'all know I rode the short bus, so we gotta stay on. We gotta stay on. Oh, he's the Eagles running back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into that. I haven't. Yeah. So, and listen, y'all. Usually when I do my celebrity news, I don't usually talk about sports and stuff like that. Um, and then when I do celebrity stuff, it's basically about celebrities more than football players. I do the football players and stuff at night. Jaden is the quarterback and Barley is the running second. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't keep up with them like that. Okay. Well, whatever happened to the young guy here lately that was going to be playing something and he was big time and he had a girlfriend and everybody was jumping on him not to marry that girl or be with that girl? Whatever happened to him? What was his name? He was the new, he was going to be the Heisman Trophy guy. Whatever happened to him? I ain't heard nothing out of him lately. Is he still with that girl? Is he still with that girl? Because they gave him the blues, baby. They was like, leave that girl alone. I know I ain't heard. They real quiet. They probably over there making babies. She's trying to get these babies made. Oh, but yeah, yeah. Okay, I did talk about him tonight. He's getting ready to get drafted with Deion Sanders' sons, right? Oh, does he play for Deion Sanders? Yeah, I talked about him tonight. Yeah, because one of my stories tonight was about Deion's son, Shiloh. When by the way, y'all, Gary with the T is my best friend, and I was on the show with Gary when we did the Deanna Pilar show years ago when he was with Pilar, and we went to Dion's house in Prosper, Texas. Them boys was babies. They was just like babies, and I watched them grow up. And I actually did Deion Sanders' daughter's makeup for the show. Dondra, yeah, Dondra, yeah. So I've been seeing them grow up. But what I was saying was, you know, he didn't, huh? Okay, Lisa, we gonna free her, but we talking about something else right now. That was earlier, but thank you. Um, I was saying that um, he he was what I was saying was people were saying that he's not going to be drafted. He didn't make it to the NFL Combine or whatever. So I said, well, just because he Deion Sanders' son doesn't necessarily mean that he got to be drafted. I mean, Bronny James, a lot of people giving him the blues. people gotta stop thinking that just because you are celebrities, that's your daddy or your mama, a celebrity, a football player, NFL basketball player, that you're gonna be like them because you're not. All kids are different. Look what happened to Magic Johnson and his son. Look what happened to um, Dwayne Wade and his child. How you doing? Totally different. But bitch, that don't mean that Dwayne Wade's child can't play no football. Wouldn't it be a mess if if wouldn't it be a mess if Dwayne Wade's trans daughter played football basketball was the baddest thing out there? Ooh, baby, the kids would gag. Got me the NBA teams in the finals. Mm. Okay, y'all, we're not going to talk about sports because I'm not into sports. I'm a Cowboy fan with they sorry asses. If it ain't about the Cowboys, the Astros, the Rangers, and the Texans, we ain't talking about it. Go Eagles. But let me tell y'all something. Like I said, and the only time I watch football is when they get down to the last two. And that's it. I don't care nothing about all of that stuff. Do you think talent like that runs in the blood? No, no. There's a lot of people that, families, their mother and father may be talented and they don't have what they have. It's just, they just don't. Sometimes the Jacksons, even with the Jacksons, everybody had the name Jackson didn't mean they was talented. Huh? I'm just saying. But a lot of them were talented. Some were more talented than others, but yeah. Michael was the most talented one, though. Rest in peace, Michael, man. Yeah. Just like in my family, on my biological dad's side, that he didn't raise me, but my stepfather's side raised me. Nobody in my family does what I do. I'm an entertainer. I don't sing, but I used to dance. I sung, played instruments. Nobody in my family does that but me. No one in my family has a YouTube channel. They're not into social media. Well, my baby sister is, she is some kind of way into it, but me, I'm mostly into that, the TV, this radio and stuff like that. I'm into that. I'm the only one in my family. And I think I got that from my biological father because they said my biological father was very, very talented. He played the piano, he dressed nice, and you know, he was into that. But I didn't meet him till later in life. So, hmm yeah, like I said, some families do have it, and they all have it, and some just don't. Just like Sissy Houston could sing, Whitney could sing, Dionne Ward can sing. Yeah. Oh well, guys. Well, yeah, a lot of them don't have a drive. Yeah. Well, listen, guys, I'm visiting my mom. Um, she my mom is in her 80s, and she's getting to a point in her life now where she's very stubborn, and she does things her way. Okay, like on this side of the living room is a big couch, and I told my mom, sleep on the big couch. I'll sleep on the small, couch, you know, and she said, no. I said, Mom, your legs are bad. You should sleep on the bigger couch. She told me, when I get back, I'm sleeping on my side that I always sleep on. So that's how she is. She's very much, I'm going to do it my way, and my way only, and I don't argue with her. And she called it her way. So anyway, I'm visiting her. I came down here to look for some apartments. And because you only have one mother. You know what I mean? My plans were to go to Atlanta and my plans were to go to Atlanta, I did look for some apartments and try to get into the, because I'm only getting older, y'all. I'm not getting younger. I wish YouTube had been around when I was in my 20s, 25, 30, but it wasn't. I didn't do YouTube till later in life, but um, I think I've done pretty well to have 17,000 subscribers and growing. And I've done a lot of radio shows. And my dream job is radio. That's what I really want. I'm not like my friend Gary. And I was going to go to Atlanta because I know being in Atlanta with the stuff that I do is for celebrity stuff. That's the place you want to be. But you know what? My mom is way more important than celebrities, gossip. I can still do my celebrity stuff from where I am. From you could become popular living in a small country town. You don't have to be where everybody is. If it's something meant for you, it'll happen. If not, it just don't happen. So yeah, I went to Atlanta, looked at some places, and then when I came to visit my mom during the holidays, something told me to come back home. So I'm gonna come back home at the end of the month and just get a place and just be there for her, just be there for her. So because you only have that one chance and that one opportunity to because after my mother's gone, both of my dads are gone, and that's it. And let me tell y'all something. Hell, I might leave before her. I tell people that all the time. Stop thinking you're gonna leave. Your mama and your daddy gonna leave before you. Thank you, Dynasty. Stop thinking that your mom and your daddy gonna leave before you. Because me and my friend was riding the other night. This car pulled out right in front of us, and my heart just dropped. My eyes didn't flash in front of my eyes, my light, but my heart just, and I think that's how people die in car crashes because it happens so fast. You just have a heart attack. I just grabbed my heart. And I was like, what the fuck? They just ran. They was trying to beat the light. Oh, listen, man, I tell you, that lady in there, that's my heart. She's so stubborn. She's stubborn. We get along. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. When I grew up, I knew I was an embarrassment to my mother for being gay. They teased me, they talked about me, but my mom stood by me. We had some rough times. I never cussed my mom out of disrespect or anything like that. But I knew I was an embarrassment to her for being gay. Even though my brothers had two or three girlfriends, cheated on his girlfriends, even though my brother uh, had a best friend and he was supposed to have been watching his best friend's girlfriend, and he got her pregnant while he was gone. So my whole family, I can go down the line, that we're not perfect. We all make mistakes, but because I was gay, it was a big deal. No parents, no mother and no father definitely don't want their kids to be gay, but their mother and father don't want their kids to do anything they don't want them to do. There are some families that fall out because they might think their son, but I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a dentist. And they get mad because they don't do what they thought they should do. Well, are you going to be an actor? You're going to be a scientist? You're going to be a rapper? And you fall out with your families behind that. So I didn't go down the path that my mom wanted me to go down. We didn't get along at all. We did not get along. And it took time. It took a long time. And I can tell you, sitting here, that are all of my brothers and sisters, that same lady that told me she wished I was never born years ago, will tell you right now, out of all of my children, I love them all. I'm the only one she is going to have me in control of everything. If something happens to her, that's why I'm moving home. She said, I don't I love my other kids, but I want you to take care of this. This is the same mother that put me out for being gay. Fell out with each other. Wish I was never born. Never. We didn't speak for a long time, but now we're very close. We're very close, and I'll do anything for her. you know, she said if I ever do decide to get it, she wants to get another house, right? You know, if I ever do get this house, the only person I stay with would be you. I said, Mama, I'll come visit, but I ain't gonna stay with you. I love you to death. Only time I stay with my mom is if she was really sick. But she gets up, she go to work, child. She work cause she want to work. She don't like to sit around. And she works 3 or 4 days out of the week. All she do is sit around and talk to the old rich white people. My grandfather was from Oklahoma. They were Fletchers. Sawyers. Mm, appreciate it. Yeah, my grandfather was from. They were Sawyers. Besides the gay part, sounds a lot like my mom. She was my best friend at the end. Yeah. Oh, 80. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my mama, she 81. 81 going on 90. Yeah. She knows about my YouTube channel and everything, but she she's real judgmental. And she don't mean to be. She's just old fashioned. And she told me, she said, when you go see that little nail, you make sure you tell her that I'ma pray for her in her mouth. I said, no, mama, I'm not. Lunell ain't gonna cuss me out. Because Lunell is my friend, for y'all don't know. The blonde haired lady, that's one of my good friends. And I'm going to see her next week, actually. And I said, you think I'm finna tell Luna that? Lunell probably just laughed. She probably just laughed. She said, tell your mama I said hi. Baby, mom, Lunell will cuss you out, mama. Then I have to fight Lunell over you. And let me tell y'all something else. My mom didn't vote. We fell out behind that. Oh, we fell out behind that big time. We fell out. I said, Mama, why don't you vote? The Lord gonna take care of us. No, Mama. I don't understand older people who've been through the 60s and the 40s. Like, you got to vote. Like, she wasn't gonna vote for Trump. But she said, "Oh, well, I'm not going to vote for the Democrats because they believe in abortion." I said, "No, Mama, they don't believe in abortion. They believe in women's rights, Mama. But you think about all the other stuff that these other people are trying to do against us. Sometimes you got to take the good with the good, the good with the bad. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. But I said, by the time Trump finishes with us, she's probably gonna vote next time. And I just don't get it. Y'all went through the 60s, Martin Luther King. I said, well, Mama, they don't like gays. So, you're going to vote for that too. You going they don't like the gays. And I tell people all the time, I don't get it. I tell people all the time, when they start talking about, you know, politics and stuff, I say, well, you talk about the LGBTQ plus community. I know it's very confusing. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I understand that. Do you think that if I could have been anything else besides gay, do you think I would have been gay? Well, why don't you change? Let me tell you something. At 62 years old, been in and out of church all my life, I had some of this fucking oil poured on my head when I used to go to the Church of God in Christ. Bitch, you know how much that oil? Probably been $1 billion for all that oil. They said it was casting out demons. And they go, you know, and I told her, you know, sometimes you gotta take the bad with the good. Martin Luther King, I'm gonna give y'all some history that you probably didn't know. Let me ask y'all this. If y'all know, if the ones who don't know, I want you to answer this question. But if you know, please don't answer the question. Dynasty, I think you know, but y'all, if you don't know, don't answer. Who do y'all think was the prime person behind? Who was the main person behind the civil rights movement? Who was behind the March on Washington? I want y'all to tell me. Not you, Dynasty. Don't be looking it up. Don't be over there typing. I see y'all over there typing. Don't be over there typing. Hurry up. I'm gonna count to 10. Tell me Who was behind the civil rights movement? Okay, don't say who it was. I knew you knew, Beverly. You better not say nothing. Okay, I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, don't answer. When you think of a civil rights movement, type this in. Who do you think of? All 49 of y'all on here. Tell me who's behind the civil rights movement. When you think of a name, who do you think of when you say civil rights movement? Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King. Okay. I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, of course, people are gonna say Jesse Jackson. They did have something to do with the march. So did Martin Luther King. But the person who put it all together. The next time you try to talk about somebody that's gay, the main person who was behind nonviolence was a gay man. His name was Bayard Rustin. He was the one that spoke to bring Martin Luther King home before Martin came up and spoke. He's the one that said, we want this, we want that, we want this and we want that, we want this and we want that, we want freedom, so this and that. He was the one that got up and spoke before Martin Luther King. So when people tell me, oh, you're gay, you ain't this, you ain't that, I say, baby, go and read the Bayard Rustin story. Go read the story. It's on Netflix. It might be, I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not, but mm-mm. Everybody think Martin Luther King, he just spoke. Martin spoke. That's it. He just spoke. Bayard Rustin put it all together. Him and a few other people, but he was the main ringleader, as my mom said. Go Google him, look him up. And if I'm not mistaken, he was behind the Southern Christian leadership too, as well. Yep. Bayard Rustin. He was an openly gay man, and him. And this is what this. You know when listen. So when y'all hear people say so many gays in Atlanta, this is you say you don't. No, they don't. Yes, and when I went to the King Center, I asked them last year. I said, why don't y'all talk about Bayard? He said, who was that? Come on now. They know who it is. They just former President Obama and Michelle Obama. They was the one put the movie together. And this is why a lot of people. I think why there's so many gay men in Atlanta because, you know, when Bayard was friends with him and the family, and if you see the movie, Bayard went to go visit Coretta, the kids and everything, and when you watch the movie, you know, they were very close, and so because Bayard, I think he went over to India or somewhere. He went to where the nonviolent stuff. He was taught all that through some religion. I forgot, and that's how he taught them. And he the reason why there's so me thinking this, I may be wrong, but this is why I think there's so many gay men in Atlanta because you think about it through the years. People talk, you know, they heard, you child, did you hear Martin Luther King's best friend is the punk? You know, back then we was punks. As they say in New Orleans, punks. I love that people in New Orleans say punks. Uh, back in those days, they say punks. You say, yeah, I'm surprised that most people don't know him. Yeah, it would have been cool to see him in the action in real time. Yeah, he was, yeah. So, so, you know, through the years, you know where people say, yeah, you heard about Bayard Rustin? Who was that? Martin Luther King's one of his right-hand men. Oh, matter of fact, he was with him when he got shot in Memphis. Yeah. He brought him on stage when it was time for the march in Washington. He was there. He's the one that brought on Martin, and you know, and so people probably said through the years, oh, yeah, it was the gay dude that helped Martin, and so that's why a lot of people felt comfortable being in Atlanta, being around Martin, or being around Coretta, because Coretta, she did all the gay pride stuff. Not listen, y'all, and I'm not saying the gay lifestyle is correct and right. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people shouldn't be so judgmental behind a person because they're gay, they're white, they're black, they're Hispanic, because you could be and do anything you want to do in life, regardless of your sexual preference. And they brought it up. They brought it up in the movie. You can see it in the movie. It happened in real life. And I got to go after this. Martin. Okay, so when Bayard, the FBI was mad because this dude was so smart, and they told Martin, if you don't get rid of Bayard Rustin, we gonna tell everybody y'all been together and doing this and doing that. Wasn't true. It wasn't true. But of course, Martin didn't want that to get out, right? I did learn so one day. Yeah, I heard about that too, y'all. So, um, so he oh, you threw me off. So anyway, going back to what I was saying as far as him. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So they was trying to get rid of him. So the FBI threatened to make up a lie and said him and Martin was lovers and all this kind of stuff. So they had to kind of let him go, but they eventually brought him back. But here you go. This is the part I was gonna say. There came a time when the FBI pulled up all this dirt on Bayard Rustin. Child, he had been in the park doing all kinds of stuff in the parks and stuff, and they pulled it up. And there came a time in a movie, but in real life, when Martin had to either stand up for this man or say, "Well, we gotta let you go. We gotta move on." He stood up for him. He said, "Well, I don't care what he did in his past. This is what I know about Bayard Rustin." And then after he did that, then the civil rights movement it moved full throttle, full steam ahead. So y'all make sure y'all share that with everybody. But listen, I gotta go. Listen, I'm having a cruise um in out of New Orleans. It's gonna be October the 27th through the 31st, which is Halloween. If you guys are interested in going on the cruise, you can inbox me. My email address is just like my name on my show, PT's Point of View at gmail.com. We're having a show. We're having a party. We're having throwback. We're going to leave Sexy Red at home. We're going to leave Dr. Dre at home, Drake. We're going to leave all them people at home. If you like, if you like uh, the Silvers, if you like Brick House, if you like the Commodores, Earth, Wind and Fire, you like old school music. We're having an old school throwback party on the ship. It's going to be Ship Carnival, the ghetto ship Carnival. We leave on a Sunday. No, we leave on a Monday, but we're going to hang out on a Sunday in New Orleans, and we'll be there for it's a 5-day Western Caribbean cruise. All the information is on my profile. So get on the cruise. It's only $25 to get you on um, to group level, and group level just means to get you locked up in the rate that we have right now. You don't send me anything. You have to go through Carnival for everything because I'm not a travel agent. I'm just putting together a cruise. I did one last year. We had a nice little crowd, and I plan on doubling the crowd this year. Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, all the good stuff. So listen. So hopefully you guys, if you want to go on this cruise, meet me personally. I would love to meet you all personally. If not, y'all have a good night. I'm about to go to bed. Going in here and getting in front of this fan. And I got 2 more nights to spend here with my moms, okay? Y'all have a good one. Be good. And go check out some of my celebrity news gossip shows. Go check those out when I do my celebrity stuff. And also don't forget, if anybody out there knows of a radio station that needs somebody to come give the tea, that would be PT. I love y'all. Have a good night. Bye. Become a member for only 99 cents a month. Bye, y'all.